What's good YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live reaction video. You guessed it. I'm your girl TMR, and I'll definitely be your host tonight. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. And shouts out to the Bush Gang. Hey, Bush Watchers. What it do, Bush Gang? And shouts out to the Replay Gang. Hey, Replay Gang. Definitely let us know in the replay, in the chat section, that you are a part of the Replay Gang. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hello, everyone. I am so sorry, you guys, that I have came on so late in the evening, but you guys know I am working throughout the day. So again, I apologize. I'm going to try to get a little schedule together, you guys, so I can go live a little earlier, because typically when I get off this live, it's like 11:30, damn near midnight, and I'm still doing work. I'm sorry, you guys. I was looking at something real quick. Just one moment. Let me answer this text message. Sorry about that. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. I definitely would appreciate it. Again, welcome to everyone that's in the live. Welcome mods, welcome subscribers, members, everyone. Just one moment, you guys, for the silence. Let me answer this text message. All right, you guys. Again, thank you so much for being patient with me. Real quick, someone asked me today, they sent me a DM on Instagram and said, TMR, are you going to have Christmas scented stuff on MELVIROSE, like lotions, scrubs, body butters, and things of this nature? And I definitely will have a few. I'm not going to have a lot, because, you know, I don't know. Y'all know when you go to Walmart, and, you know, the day after Christmas, they got all that damn Christmas stuff that they marking down. So I'm not going to have like a multitude. I think I'm going to have a couple different fragrances, and, you know, and the body butters and the sugar scrubs. I definitely feel like I am going to do that. I do have one now, the candy cane one, that I'm giving away free with any purchase until Friday. So I definitely know I have that, and I might do like a gingerbread and maybe like sugar cookie or something to that nature. But I'm not going to do like 17 different flavors. Maybe this time next year, once my business has been growing and going for a year, I'll probably have more things that I could implement. Definitely with the different holidays, Valentine's Day, Easter, and stuff, I will incorporate some things. But I don't think I will have like a multitude of things, but I definitely will. So, but if you guys have any suggestions on like scents or something that you would love to give to family and friends for Christmas presents, guys, please let me know. DM me at MELVIROSE_beauty and let me know your ideals. We definitely will be doing a giveaway. I will be giving away to 2 different people MELVIROSE products. Okay, so we're going to do that for that's going to be something that's going to be incorporated for Black Friday. So definitely, I'm going to give you guys more instructions. One of my mods is actually helping me with that giveaway. She's going to host it for us. So, and then I'm going to do some stuff for the mods for Christmas. And then we're going to do another, big giveaway for Vlogmas. Okay. So I'm going to have essentially 3 giveaways, one for the mods exclusively, and then we're going to do one for Black Friday. We're going to do a giveaway to 2 lucky subscribers, okay? And then we're also going to do a big one for Christmas for, towards the end of Vlogmas. Oh my God, Monica. You are a mess. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Miss Marsweeta, Renee. Vanilla and sugar cookies will be just. Oh, yes. That sounds really yummy. Hey, our family. Hey, Butterfly. Hey, Amari just DoorDash me some food since I already ate what I cooked already. So this just in time. You so silly, sis. Hey, Walk. Hey, Monique. Let's see. Is that Casey Harris? Hey, Casey Harris, CC. Okay, if I missed you guys, I do apologize. Hey, Erica. Right, TMR gang in this thing. Hey, Katrina. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Mo Love. Hey, Nikki. Radiant Mind. Okay. All right, Danielle. It's some others. Butterfly Kisses. I hope I didn't. Mama Twinses. Hey, sis. Hey, Buttons. Hey, Spoiledness. Hey, One Queen, Three Kings. How you doing tonight? Nisha. What up, sis? All right, you guys. Again, thank you so much for joining the live. Ooh, okay, y'all. Now, I know a lot of you guys may not know who I'm talking about. Some of you guys will. If you are, hey, Bossy Chick, if you guys are subscribe to Olivia or watch the debacle that unfolds over there on Liv's Life, you guys would have heard of Zolo, which was Olivia's boyfriend back in the spring, summertime. And then with us meeting Zolo, maybe a few months after we met Zolo, another person came on the scene that was a part of that trilogy over there, and her name was Jenny, okay? And Jenny came out saying that she was Zolo baby mommy, okay? She said that she was pregnant with Zolo's baby before, the situation with allegedly with Olivia right now. Well, you guys, today, I got a couple DMs today. They was like, TMR, girl, did you see this? Obviously, yes, I definitely will, Lysandra. I have to get over there and finish it up. I've watched the Muckers. I've watched Erica, and I seen Latoya's apology. So I got to get over there and finish that all up. So I definitely will try to do that today. Yeah, you're spoiledness. So you're right, Adrian. So y'all, Jenny got locked up today on her channel. Okay, now, y'all, I have never in person seen stuff like this unfold unless it was on an episode of Cops. Okay, it really gave me an episode of Cops vibes, and I was like, wow, okay. So y'all know when Jenny first came on the scene, one thing I can't say about that girl, she's very interesting. She has a lot going on over there. Yes, she got locked up, honey. How it unfolded from the video clips that I saw, she was eating some sardines, and all of a sudden her husband, I guess he was saying that it smelled or something, and then he was spraying, and then he was like, well, maybe it's from the way what you were doing last night. And she was like, oh, be quiet, I'm on live. It's called Jenny's Journey. And then the next thing I know, there was another clip where Jenny was filming the police at their hotel room or apartment or studio apartment, whatever that is. And well, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Once he started spraying the air freshener, then the next thing you know, I guess he got mad because she ate his sardines. I don't know. It was kind of weird. And then the next thing you know, he snatches her phone and said he needs to call somebody because he gonna get her the hell up out of there. And then the next thing, there's another live that she did, and the police were there. And then you hear the police saying, oh, you're not getting ready to go live. And all of a sudden you hear the handcuffs clink, clink. And then you hear Jenny say, well, I'm going to jail for. Um, it was a hotel. Okay. So y'all know, Jenny, like I said, she's very interesting. She has a very interesting story. We have watched a lot with Jenny unfold. She definitely said, I don't know, a week or so ago that she's not pregnant anymore. To me, she never was pregnant. But yeah, arguing over sardines, girl. I'm assuming that's what the argument is for. And then she when Jenny first came on here, she was telling a lot of she was trying to tell some stories. Hey, Jaleesa, about, story times about what she's been through, about, the different men in her life and what she's done, being a prostitute, because y'all know she's a prostitute or whatever. I don't know if she is. I know she said she was. I don't know if she currently is. Again, I don't know. And when she first came on the scene, she was, she started telling her story. Then all of a sudden she started beefing with other YouTubers. And if you guys follow that scenario, you guys knew or know how that unfolded. But what I noticed, and then she started introducing to us to a couple of her kids. The one that I remember more vaguely is her daughter. I think it might be her youngest daughter that's in DCS custody. And Jenny, it seemed like she was like trying to get it together. When she first came on here, she said she was in a shelter. Okay. And then all of a sudden she goes to an apartment. And then the next thing you know, she's at this hotel with her husband. And so I was like, okay, all right, girl, what happened to the apartment that you said the shelter got you? I personally feel like she was probably staying with somebody. I don't think that was her place. And I know what I've noticed, and for you all who've been watching Jenny, even if you aren't subscribed, you just go over there and catch, the train wreck that goes on over there, because she herself even says that she's a train wreck. You notice that once she got with that husband or got back with that husband, her whole demeanor changed. Y'all, we talked about this before. We talked about how just because you say you love somebody don't mean they're necessarily good for you. Okay. Dope sick love. I've never seen that one, Monica. And that man definitely, at times you would hear him speaking to her affectionately, calling her baby, and then the next thing you notice he want to go upside her head. Because y'all know when Jenny first came on here, she said her husband was in jail. He had did like a year for a DV situation. And so I don't know if again, you guys, it's kind of hard to say. I don't know if she was with him throughout the whole, from the time she introduced herself to the internet, or if she just reunited with him. It really gives me that she must have just reunited with him maybe a month or so ago, because like I said, once she started like showing him and showing us her up in that hotel room, you can really tell that her behavior changed. I know she said that her situation with DCS had something to do with her troubles and stuff like that. And you know what? Some of that might be true. I don't know. But what I do know about DCS will definitely flip the script on you quick. With me being a former foster parent, I've seen it happen. I've seen parents trying really hard to get their families back together. And as soon as, with DCS, if you're not familiar, DCS changes case managers like they change their underwear. You can have a case manager for a month or 2 months, and then the next thing you know, you're switched all of a sudden to another case manager. And what a lot of people don't understand is the validity of your case is very much determined upon who your caseworker is, who your DCS caseworker is. That's, that's pretty much the blueprint of how you're going to get your kids back and how soon are you going to get your kids back. Some people will have, some caseworkers are advocates for reuniting the families, and some caseworkers are just pushing papers. Because one thing people may not understand is, one thing about kids in the DCS system in the state's custody, the state gets money for those kids being in their custody. I'm not saying DCS want all kids in custody, But you best believe when they get there, they're there, until DCS feels like they need to relinquish them back to the parents. And based off what I've seen with Jenny, her daughter definitely didn't need to be with her. I mean, just imagine if DCS would have gave her daughter back, let's just say 2 weeks ago, and her and her husband got in today over a can of sardines. When the police came and locked Jenny up, her daughter would have went right back in custody. So essentially, that little girl probably is best off where she is because her mother is not able to take care of her. Her mother can barely take care of herself, you know? So like I said, I'm not saying Jenny exaggerated to the fullest extent about what DCS was saying to her because they wanted her to take more parenting classes from what she stated, and that definitely could be true because DCS will do that once they see you get to a certain point where it looks like you could be reacclimated back with your family. Again, it depends on the case manager. They'll flip the script real quick. I've seen it with my own eyes. I had children in my care that literally had been in DCS custody for 3 years. 3 years. Very true, Mark. Your fate is up to whatever worker, customer service rep, etc. you get. Yes, it definitely is, Amari. It definitely is. When you have a DCS case, it definitely your fate is in that case manager's hands. Okay, and don't let the case manager not like you. Oh God, it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, they will put you through all kind of hoops and hurdles. Clean teeth yesterday for a foster facility of 15 minors. Man, I wanted to take them home with me. So me and my fellow hygienist bought them shoes instead. Oh, Cree, that was awesome. Julissa said, I wanted to be a foster parent. Lord, I'm telling you guys, I would advise anybody that's looking to get into the foster care, if you want to become a foster parent and really want to get into it, I tell you, don't just go to their classes. Talk to other fellow foster parents, even ones that are currently a foster parent or have been a foster parent, in the past. It's definitely best to talk to others and see what their experiences are. Some people have great stories and then others don't, and then you find some that has a mix of stories. But y'all, Jenny, apparently she has no bond, okay? And it is also, I think one of her charges is something about aggravated stalking or something to that effect, or felony stalking. So again, I don't know who she's supposed to be stalking, but y'all know she was on probation. Jenny, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Jenny, the internet put Jenny in jail. Jenny's mouth definitely got her there. But the internet, see, that's why I was telling you guys how you have to be careful how you present yourself here on the internet, because what you got going on can trigger a lot of people. Jenny had a lot of arrogance, okay? Jenny had a lot of arrogance about her. She would get on here and boast about how she, did drugs 3 days ago and now she's clean because, the powder only stay in your system for so many days. She did a lot of bragging and boasting, and at the end of the day, she made her bed. She definitely has to lie in it. But I really personally, just based off what I have been seeing over there on her channel, I really feel like her husband had a vendetta against her. Like, I think he made he wanted to be with her to just basically get her to set her up. I don't know. I just get that feeling. That guy just didn't seem like he was for her. I mean, based off how crazy. Hey, welcome to the membership. Welcome to the 2 Live Crew, honey child. Based off what he allowed Jenny to do, like he literally would be driving in the car and letting Jenny tell all her business, all his business. Like he had no filter to that girl's mouth. He wouldn't say, okay, babe, that's enough. Like, hey, you're telling too much. He let that girl just ramble on. And I feel like he allowed her to do that because he was trying to set her up. I don't know. I just really get that. I mean, obviously, Jenny had a lot to do with what she went through today and what she's been going through. But I just feel like once she started getting, when she got back with that guy, her husband, and he started being more visible on the channel, it just appeared that Jenny's demeanor just changed just rapidly. Has she always been doing drugs? More than likely, because y'all know she's on she went to the methadone clinic. So she definitely has always been on it, but she was bragging about pills and like that lady had a lot going on over there. And me personally, she wasn't in the mental state to even try to act like she wanted to mother her daughter. And her daughter is not the only one. Like she don't have custody of none of her children. Physically custody, none of her kids was living with her. So, she had him locked up for a year. So he was just as nutty as she was. He just had her there to use her for stamps. Oh Lord, are you serious, Delisa? Oh, okay, Amari. Yep, I see what you're saying. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, like I said, you guys, it's definitely a lot going on. Watching Jenny is just a pure reflection of people. Everybody go through things. People go through things. Some people go through things privately, some people go through things publicly. But that lady definitely, Jamel, she was never pregnant. That lady was never pregnant. She used that to get onto YouTube. Like Jenny obviously was watching YouTube. She was subscribed to all these channels. When she came to YouTube, she knew too much of how YouTube worked to be brand new and green to YouTube. She wasn't pregnant, y'all. She just used Zolo for the bait because she didn't realize Zolo was going to glow, quote unquote, glow up like he did. She thought that he was just going to be, laying over there on the twin size bed at the halfway house situation over there. She thought that was going to be him, but she didn't realize that he was going to leave Olivia and move on to something better. And, and her story just wasn't going to stick anymore. And I think at some point Jenny just got tired of lying about being pregnant. And I think once DCS, because she said DCS was watching her, and I definitely feel like they were watching her channel. And I feel like once DCS got wind that she claiming she might be pregnant, they was like, well, if you pregnant, it could be a possibility that they would take that child too. Because if you ain't mentally or physically fit to take care of the one child that's already in DCS custody, they definitely not gonna let you hold on to no newborn baby. Yeah, honey child, that definitely was too. YouTube, and it was very disheartening to see how her subscribers enabled her. You know what I'm saying? They enabled that lady's behavior. Like she would get on the live stream and start cussing people out because they wouldn't cash app her any money. And I'm like, girl, the audacity. But you can't get mad at Jenny because the people that have been aiding and abetting that girl since she's been on the internet, they are definitely the ones to blame. They are definitely the ones to blame because you guys aided and abetted that girl through that whole situation. It shocks me how many grown women support all the mess and excuse her behavior. Yeah, and then that's the thing. I'm pretty sure her daughter, because I think her daughter's like 15, 16 years old. I'm sure that her daughter has access to the internet. I'm pretty sure her daughter seen how she was carrying on. And that little girl probably was embarrassed of her mama, I don't know, y'all. It's sad to see what she was going through. But can I say I feel sorry for Jenny? I don't necessarily feel sorry for that lady. I feel more sorry for the children, because although her kids are being taken care of by other people that's obviously doing a better job than what Jenny can do right now, but it's still, those kids are still not with their biological parents. They're with some other family member or probably even family friend. God knows everything. Exactly, Tasha. She was never preggo, and Jenny got tired of hiding her belly from us. When we all seen her belly. She decided to admit she wasn't pregnant. Yeah, we definitely knew she wasn't pregnant. She was doing too much smoking and carrying on to be pregnant. What'd you say, Mari? She was calling folks bees, hoes. She was block, just a damn mess. They was trying to help her find a job online. She said, if you want to help cash app her ass money and pay her fine. Yes, honey. It was, y'all, it was a baby. When I tell you, it was a whole hot mess. And those people was sitting over there trying to give that girl encouraging words. She didn't bit more want to hear an encouraging word than the man on the moon. All she wanted to hear was the ching chime of her cash app going off. Okay. That's all she wanted. Y'all, Jenny is a born hustler. That's what she's been doing. And she's been hustling to survive in prison. She hustled to survive on the streets. That's all that girl knows is to hustle. I believe I heard Jenny say one day I think she's what, 38 years old. She said that girl said she's never had a real job. At 38 years old, almost 40 years old, she's never had a real job. Hey, Vaughn. She was live, sis, and then towards maybe, I don't know, several hours ago, she ended up going to jail. She got arrested at that hotel she was living at with her husband. She went through more phones than I have in 10 years. Yes, honey. Oh man, I saw that live. She was going crazy. It was messy. She blocked everyone. She wanted those dollars. Yes, people was telling her they were, she came on the live, you guys, to ask people to pay her to pay her probation fees, okay? And then people were in the comment section saying, well, hey, we can, like, what's the link? We can pay it online. Baby, she didn't want to hear any of that. She wanted cold, hard cash. But it was just, why would you guys be willing to pay this grown-ass woman who got a whole husband over there? She got a whole husband, okay? Why are y'all trying to take care of a woman that clearly a man is supposed to be doing? She wasn't that quote unquote single pregnant woman that initially came to the internet. This woman had a whole husband that was jumping up and down inside of her every damn night. And y'all over here sending this woman all kind of money, buying her personal hygiene and giving her this and giving her that. TMR, they take care of Jet. Yeah, they do, smart sweeter. Baby, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I'm sorry, y'all. You can say whatever you want to say, but I just refuse to give my hard-earned money to people on the internet just because they asking for it. When you can do just like what I do. Hey, Realm, you could do just like I do, honey. Get out here and get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't see how people get hoodwinked into giving up all their money, And like I told y'all before, your cousin could call you tomorrow and ask to borrow $10, and you'll say, I ain't got it, and got $200 sitting in your purse. But a stranger on the internet could get on here and say, oh my God, I don't have any gas. And what's your cash app, hon? What's your cash app? Like, well, damn. And if you needed something, she wouldn't and couldn't do absolutely nothing for you. We talk about how Jasmine don't do giveaways. Surely Jenny wasn't going to do a giveaway, baby. Everybody was giving away to her. It was sad. It was just sad and pathetic. And see, that's why people don't take YouTubers seriously. Oh yeah, Black and Bougie. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. That's why people don't take YouTubers seriously, because you got so many people on here scheming and conniving. All right, I just put it in the chat. Says minimum wage here in Texas 15. Better get your ass out there, baby. Cree, what you done said? But Jenny, this is a woman who's never worked in her life. That woman said she's never held a real job in her 38 years of living. So what would make anybody think that she's going to get one tomorrow when the woman's never had one with 7 damn kids and has never had a job? And she said she's never been on Section 8 or lived in public housing. She's always managed, I guess, somehow for people to take care of her. Or she be out here hustling, take care of herself. I don't know. It's a duck, right, Rim? Right, and got all those kids. And do you know what the unfortunate part is? is that the daughters that she have could clearly, you know, follow her footsteps, you know, especially if the people that's taking care of them are not about the right, you know what I'm saying? They don't have anything to look up to. I don't get it, y'all. Like I said, I enjoy getting up, getting my getting my grind. Y'all, I enjoyed when I was going to work every day, Monday through Friday, or every other weekend, whatever job I had when my kids were little. Y'all, I enjoyed getting up, going to work. It made me feel good to know that I could get up and go work and take care of my family. It made me feel good to earn my money versus somebody giving it to me. Just like now, you guys, I would rather, if you wanted to cash at me or super chat me at this present moment, I don't even want you to do that. What I would want you to do is, if you feel like you want to donate, go to MELVIROSE Beauty, which is www.melvirose.com, and buy something in my store. That way I will receive something and you will too. That's how I feel. You ain't got to cash at me your money, okay? Just go over there and support my business. Help me grow, right? So therefore I can turn around and bless other people with, the benefit, the fruits of my labor. That's how I feel. Like we see Jasmine. As long as I've been watching Jasmine, I've been watching that girl since 2018. I've never seen that girl do a giveaway and go through it. She's always talked of a giveaway, but she's never actually went through it. Hell, even Chrissy last year did a giveaway. Although she had her subscribers help out, but at least she had the notion to put something together. Even if it was, her subscribers who funded it, but at least she didn't have to worry about anybody. She could care less how people gonna take care of their kids for Christmas, as long as hers are taken care of. I've never, even Olivia's done a giveaway, even though she gave away used clothing, but at least she put forth the effort. She's done a couple other giveaways. Jasmine has never gave away nothing. And it's like, Jasmine, at this point, sis, we gonna change this up. At this point, sis, these people, your subscribers, baby, they have blessed you in an abundance. Girl, you can't do a simple $50 giveaway. Hell, you just gave all your money to the people, whatever games your kids stole from you or whatever you said they did. You just gave them all your damn money. Since you can't just, come on, girl. These people, the people that support you, watch your videos, they come and sit in your live streams, they give you the watch hour. Whenever you insinuate you have a need, those people are right there on your heels. And the least you can do is give those people, even if you did two $50 cash apps, one for my jazzy life and one for my jazzed up life. That's the least you can do, girl. It's Christmas. That's the least you can do. Thank you, Marsweeta. Black and Bougie, I just put the link in. So, sis, if you're calling in, come on, because we at the half hour mark, and I like to be off here in about an hour. But yes, that is truly my attitude. I would rather for you guys to support my business than to cash at me, because especially if you super chat me, yeah, YouTube gets a percentage of that. I don't get all that money, but I'd rather for you to go over to my Shopify store and shop my business, share my business on your social media. That, to me, that's money in the bank right there. That's more than enough gratitude. Don't even waste your time telling Jazz not to. Oh, Ashley Love. Yeah, I'm definitely not listening. I'm not saying anything to that girl. Yeah, I noticed another influencer does the same thing. Chrissy Marie. What you mean, Chrissy Marie? I watches her from time to time. What she does, Peach? You say she begging over there, sis? Now I know she said she was going through some type of divorce with her husband. Okay. She said Jasmine's tired and everything. Tasha, are you doing any holiday bundles this season? I'm gonna check out your products. Island Girl, that's my plan. That's my plan. I'm hoping to do a holiday bundle. I'm my store actually will be shut down the week of the 21st or the 20th or 21st. My store will be shut down until Thanksgiving Day because I need time to get restocked and get everything, ready for the Black Friday and just for the Christmas holiday. So I'm hoping in that time I will be able to put something together. I'm definitely will be selling fragrance mist. Okay, because you guys know I sold out of all the body oils. So right now I don't have any body oils. I sold out. I sold the last one today that I had in stock. But I am going to be doing fragrance body mist. Okay, so for the lotions, or excuse me, for the body butter creams and the body butters that I sell on Melvirose Beauty, I will be having a body mist, fragrance mist to complement those body butters and body butter creams. And then I'm going to also incorporate a few other fragrances. So I definitely will have body mist on sale for the holidays and obviously throughout. Oh, Ashley Love, that's a good idea. Well, I do have a sugar scrub that has peppermint. Um, she always posts about giveaways and Starbucks, but never has announced anything. But never has announced anything. And she'll beg for likes and comments on IG. Oh, who you talking about? Chrissy Marie Peach? TMR, that sugar scrub and body butter is bomb. My skin stayed hydrated all day long. Our family, thank you so much. You know what, y'all, and our family, y'all know she supports me a lot here on the internet, but that definitely is true. And for if anybody else is in here that has tried Melvirose, your skin definitely does stay hydrated all day long. You guys, I wish once I started making my own products and noticing the ingredients in other products that I had. So when I started formulating my own products, I went back and looked at some of the things that I was using, like Bath and Body Works. I was a Bath and Body Works junkie. Yeah, I literally have not been to Bath and Body Works at all this year. I haven't stepped not one foot in Bath and Body Works at all. Because I know when I looked on it, I noticed the type of chemicals and ingredients that are used in there. And, everything, just because it said it's good for your skin doesn't necessarily mean it's good for your skin. Okay. I'm not trying to knock Bath and Body Works because I still have some Bath and Body Works, obviously, that I'm still using because I'm not just going to throw it away. I paid for it. So I'm going to use it. But once all that is gone, I'll never shop at Bath and Body Works again. There's no need when I can make it myself. And I feel like I do a damn good job. So thank you, our family. And body butters my skin. Stay soft, no greasy feelings. I like that. Oh, Jessica, thank you so much. Yes, nearly. I definitely will. I'll have that for the holidays. I'll have the shower gels for the holidays. I definitely will. Well, I'm gonna have some for the holidays, and then I'm gonna have some obviously past the holidays. There's gonna be in constant rotation on my store, but I definitely will have some for the holidays. Jenny had never gotten her own place, and she was never in a shelter. She's been in that room with that man all along. You believe so, Delisa? You know what? I'm starting to feel like that is true. I do. I really did. Y'all, when she first came to the internet, she just didn't give me I'm living in the shelter vibes. She just didn't give me that. She really didn't. I'm starting to think now. I don't know if you guys remember that very first time she showed her face on the internet and she was in that bathroom and she had that fancy shower curtain. I'm starting to think, was that her stepmom's house? Because that definitely wasn't a shelter. Because I remember her saying that she was over to a friend's house. I think that was her stepmom's house. She was selling waist trainers and doing fake resumes, taking people money. Who was Monique? Oh my God, I missed that conversation. I can't stand that store, only buy their hand soaps. I have no desire to always smell like exotic fruits. And that's another thing that started to irritate me with Bath and Body Works it just appeared that everything started smelling the same. And don't get me wrong, I like fruity smelling things, but I don't want to smell like a fruit bowl every day. And I started know every time Bath and Body Works would come out with a new scent, I was like, well, damn, this smell like the last. And you know what I started doing towards the end of me going to Bath and Body Works? I only bought their lotions. Like when they had lotions, I would buy one spray, two lotions, because I could always, because I'm the type of person, I like to pair my scents, and Bath and Body Works was it was so easy to pair the scents. Now Victoria's Secrets, they typically have a different variety of smelling things, but I noticed Bath and Body Works, everything just started smelling the same to me. Okay, let me see what you're saying, Monique. Chrissy Marie and Jasmine. Okay, Peach. Chrissy Marie and Jasmine will talk about giveaways and tell their followers to do this, that, and the other, and those ladies hardly ever post a giveaway winner. It gets annoying. Yeah, that would get annoying. Yeah. Oh, Peach McIntyre, it's on Facebook, really. Well, I know Peach said that she had some troubles in the past, and okay, Shakaya. Okay. Oh, really? Dana Chanel, because Shorty is going down. Yeah, I heard about her, Monica. I did. I heard about her. She was doing some type of scamming too. Was it her and her husband? The sporters will like, comment, share videos, pictures, and these ladies don't do anything after that. Wow. Okay. All right. Lisa Keller. Lisa Keller, can you show me your face real quick? The audience can't see you. Only I can. Okay, baby. Thank you. It's a shame we got to. I wish we could go back to the old time, y'all, when we didn't have to show our. Oh, they're so. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lisa.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, baby. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you, Tasha?
I'm doing just fine. What's going on tonight?
Okay, first of all, I want to let you know I'm in down in your comment section under Delisa Jones. So you've actually been reading my comments out loud. I
Okay, so
don't know
you're
why.
Delisa. Okay.
I'm Delisa.
Okay.
So I mean, you can just call me Lisa because I mean I'm Delisa, but I'm Lisa. Either way it goes. I just wanted to say about Jenny that Jenny has been living in that room all along. She was never in a shelter. I have peeped every single thing that she has done all along. It makes more sense. You guys stop and think about she kept telling on herself over and over again. She'd tell one lie and then she turned right around and she admit to something else. It didn't make any sense. I mean, for example, she came on, like we all know, saying she was pregnant by Zolo. Well, she was never ever pregnant. She never ever knew Zolo a day in her life. So why would you choose to destroy that man's name the way you did based off of a whole lie that you came up on here under? You know what I mean? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he had a lot of stuff already going on, but it had nothing to do with her. But she came on and further destroyed this man and wanted to go all the way in on him based off of a lie that she told. She knew everything about YouTube. I don't care about her talking about she didn't know what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. The way she was doxing people, how did you know to go that deep on people for somebody who don't know what you're doing?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you got to think about every single thing. That husband slash pimp of hers, he ain't just show up out of nowhere. Remember, Jenny said she was in a shelter and that she was always going to this old lady's house to use the phone because she
Mm-hmm.
said she didn't have a phone. Think about it. She was never in a shelter. The other phone that she always was using was her husband. She would sit outside of that very same apartment and be on her phone slash her husband's phone at the same time.
But you know
But
what,
she was trying
Delisa?
to,
What
yeah,
what what baffles me is why lie?
because she was scheming. People have to think about this. Jenny is a career criminal. Okay, she has a numerous amounts of felonies. She will never ever get a job, a real job for one, because she got so many felonies. And then you got to stop and think the lifestyle that she's lived, she's been on drugs and in jail, and she's been a prostitute. That's all she's ever known to do. She hasn't raised any of her children. Um, for the most part, her kids didn't want nothing to do with her except for Akira. But she's young and she can't really understand exactly what type of a mother she has. I mean, she acted like she was fighting, going back and forth, trying to get her child. What were you going to do with her if you would have got her? Bring her in the
That's
room
what
with
I
you
was
in that
like. I
bed?
was like, girl, where was you going? Where was she gonna sleep?
Exactly. Was she going to get in between y'all? Because all she would have done was destroyed that little girl. And this is my opinion, believe that Jenny would have turned her own daughter out. I believe she would have taught her daughter everything she knows. Because, like she said, she didn't hide nothing from that little girl, nothing from any of her kids. She told them way too much of her business, things they should have never, ever known about their mother. I believe she would have told the little girl how to become a prostitute just like her. Because that's just
Yeah.
how I feel. I mean, that man might have just decided to start pimping her out. Jenny was telling us things about this man. She'd go outside and be whispering, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that, and he doesn't like my kids, and he's jealous of my kids. But then she go right back and sit around here to, oh, yes, babe, oh, this, oh, that, all up front. She's lying to him, she's lying to us. And if he was kicking her ass, really, truth be told, I could see why. I couldn't see myself sitting around this girl the way she talks and acts all day long.
But that's what my
She's
thing was. I'm like, why? I mean, look, I'm gonna just be honest with you. He's not a bad looking guy. I mean, he definitely,
very nice
when he
looking.
opens his mouth, you'd be like,
Mhm.
okay, never mind. But as long as he keep his mouth closed and just sits there and looks straight ahead, he's not a bad looking guy. I don't understand what he's seeing in
Exactly.
that girl.
Exactly. He was very nice looking. But my thing is, he was trying to see Jenny trying to make us think. Remember, she said that they got her own apartment. Well, where was your apartment? I mean, she kept saying she was paying all this rent, all these bills, which I knew was a lie because you didn't even have no money. Turns out, now finally towards the end, she finally admits, this is really my husband's apartment, you guys. Because I kept trying to figure out, if that's your apartment, how was he able to put you out? He kept telling her,
Exactly.
get out. And she's like, okay, I'll leave, I'll leave. How you leaving your own apartment? See, she kept telling on herself. She'd say one thing, do something else. Then she said, he had his own apartment in Atlanta. He ain't had no other apartment. That room that they've been staying in is that room that they've always been staying in. The both of them.
And probably when
And
they
it,
went to
it,
Atlanta, it's probably to his people or something like that.
yeah, they know people there where they can go and stay. But every night, you think about it, when he went to work, he left and he came back there at 4 o'clock in the morning. And when he got there, he would get up and sometimes he would take her to the methadone clinic or sometimes she would take the Uber. Why do you need to keep coming back to that one apartment if you got a whole nother apartment in Atlanta? See, things were not making sense. But if you question Jenny on anything that she was going to get caught up in, she automatically going to cuss you out, cause an argument with you, make sure she can block and delete you. Oh, you stupid bitch, I told you such and such. No, you told 8,000 different stories, and none of them make sense. So she didn't want nobody questioning her when she got caught up on something.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Delisa, where I knew that something wasn't right about that Florida story. She never spoke of anything in Florida. She didn't talk
Mm-hmm.
about anything. She just said
Exactly.
of the shelter that Zolo had stayed at or stayed at before. I don't know if he was
Exactly.
currently staying there or one of the shelters he had stayed at, but she never mentioned a person she knew in Florida or
Mm-hmm.
where she been, like she never mentioned any territorial anything.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, well, how you been somewhere and you don't mention nothing about where you been? Florida? Really,
Exactly.
girl?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And the three different lies that she told as to how she met him made absolutely, positively no sense, none whatsoever.
Okay,
And
somebody in the comments, Island Girl said they had a registry for. Oh God, well they would throw up
oh
registries. Hell, I'm about to throw up one. Hell, I'm having a baby
yeah,
tomorrow. Let
and
me throw
Tasha,
up
they was
one.
sending her baby clothes, and she had the nerve to be saying, "Oh, thank you, oh, thank." I said, "Look at this psycho." What I'm more mad. I ain't even that mad at Jenny. What I'm more mad at the people who kept acting like they could not see through her and constantly sending her things when you can see you caught her up in lies and you still continue to feed this child, still sending her money. She got 3 phones in 2 weeks.
Girl,
And
yes.
she begged, literally begged, please, please, if y'all ain't gonna help me, then stop effing talking to me. And they, okay, Jenny, where can we send the money? I said, you stupid, oh my
And then at
God.
one time, she didn't even have a cash app. She was telling the people to send it to her husband's cash app.
Exactly, exactly. But I mean, she would brag 1 minute. All my bills is paid, y'all. We pay all the bills is paid, and then about 3 4 days later, y'all, it's just that my husband had to pay all the bills. That's why he don't have money to pay my phone. He can't get me no phone because he paid all the
But
bills.
again,
But 3 days
how is that our problem? That's your problem,
exactly,
honey.
exactly. Either
And
way
then the
it
people
goes.
that sat there and listened to that, I was like,
Yes,
you people are weird.
yes. And after she was begging for that first phone, Tasha, I was so livid. Smoke was coming out my head from the other end. When she begged for that phone, and it took her finally about 3 4 days before she produced the phone. But the thing was, the husband kept saying he didn't have no money, and Jenny was like, "If my husband paid everything, and that's why he don't have no money, and I'm waiting on my child tax credit and my food stamps and all this old crazy
And
stuff."
I was
Then
like, how she
after
getting food stamps and she don't have any of her children?
she get 1,200 a month. So she's claiming most of them kids that she can claim.
So
That's
the
what I
people
couldn't
who
figure
got
out.
the kids, they not getting anything?
I guess not. Fraud.
Girl, that's
That's
crazy as
fraud.
hell.
That's straight up fraud right there. But do you remember when she finally did get all the money? That she did finally get enough to get the phone, and that man whipped out his pocket them $300 bills, some 20s and some ones, and said, "See, I keep money," and flaunted it in the screen. I busted up laughing. I said, "Now you dummies, I would have retracted all that money right back, and I wouldn't have gave her nothing."
I wouldn't have gave her nothing, girl, because you sitting up here claiming a whole husband. Okay? You
Exactly.
keep hollering
Oh, you would
husband,
have
husband, 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 since you
exactly.
couldn't get anything from me.
I said that too. Of course, I mean I wouldn't send her. I would not send her a pretzel. Do you understand me? First of all, dude keeps money like he says because he's a little hustler. He's a little hustler. Plus, he has a job, so he ain't never broke. The thing was, he ain't gonna do nothing for Jenny. They are both. He would keep. I believe he had her there because she was an asset to him some kind of a way, and he definitely was an asset for her because she didn't have nowhere to go. But she tried to act like she had so much going on when she really had nothing.
So
Because once he
somebody in the
told her to
chat is
get out,
asking, Mari and Monica said, how was she getting a child tax credit if she's never had a job? Well, here's the thing, y'all. We do know there's ways to finagle the system. All you got to do is say you were self-employed. That's it. The
exactly,
only time she would have to prove something if she got audited. And
exactly.
so all she can say is, "Oh, I braid hair, I babysit." There you,
Hmm.
boom, there you go. There go
Exactly.
income.
Plus you're talking about a con artist, a career criminal. She does this, like she says. Had the nerve to say she's going to be teaching classes basically on how to. I'm gonna teach y'all some game. I'm gonna teach y'all some game. She's sitting there knowing her probation officer's watching, knowing the who else is the DCF, whatever you want to call it, whoever takes the
Girl,
kids'
Jenny had
money is
more
watching.
subscribers than she counted on. She talking about the people that support her. Baby, you had all
Mm-hmm.
kind of support. You had the PO, the
Uh-huh.
DCS, girl,
Yep.
you had everybody supporting you, watching your videos,
Yep.
giving you the watch hours.
And Tasha, where she really fell off at, I mean, she had been falling off. I mean, I peeped her from the time she stepped foot on there. But where she really fell off was when she got involved with taking them Klonopins or whatever them pills was, her Xanaxes, and she started really running her mouth like water, telling all of her business, things that she wouldn't have had never told. And them people were sitting there watching her. She had came on there with the powder in her nose. So what? Yeah, I snorted cocaine. I did cocaine with her people watching. I know how to pass the drug test too, and I ain't even fail it. I mean, they watching all of that, all of that. just
Yeah, and
recording her.
I couldn't believe it. Like, the internet is what destroyed her. She destroyed herself,
Exactly.
obviously,
She
but the
destroyed
internet,
herself.
because again, people was watching. You in here bragging about what you got, and you got people, you don't have any of your kids. You got women watching you that got 7 of their kids and can't get $10 in food stamps. You ain't got none of your
Exactly.
kids and you getting 1,200.
Exactly. Exactly.
You got
And
women
then
out here wishing they could get some food stamp
yes,
or you got people that can't get the child tax credit because they owe money to the government and can't, and here you
exactly.
don't even have your kids.
Exactly. Then she bragged about the fact that she was getting a check for $500 every week just for going to the methadone clinic. So she would brag about all the income that she had coming in, but you couldn't pay for certain things. You couldn't pay for a phone. You couldn't pay for your PO box. You couldn't pay for this. You couldn't pay for that. But the thing is, she really could. But she knew she could get it from her supporters, all the people who stood by her. So why would she want to spend her money?
I
Why?
never
When she knows
understood
she
why
can get
people was cash apping that girl out the wazoo and this woman had nails on. Baby, I haven't been able to wear nails in months, okay?
they were
Because
mailing her the nails. Whoever this so blessed is, she was mailing her the nails. They were mailing her nails, all her eyelashes. They were mailing her everything. Packages she getting every day through that PO box. I said, look at these idiots. Look
well,
at
you know what?
every day she gets stuff.
It makes you watching Jenny, not just Jenny, a lot of these people on here, it just makes me be thankful for what I got. I may not have a lot, but baby, I got my peace and I have my serenity. I'm not living in
Mm-hmm.
a world of turmoil. And for the ones who are
Exactly.
living in a world of turmoil, I pray that you find your way out of that because there is no way that I could get up every morning and live like there's no way that I could get up every morning and literally the only thing I have to do for the whole day is to hustle the internet to give me a cup of coin. Baby, that takes more work
Exactly.
than it would it be to get up and put your clothes on and go to a regular damn job. Shit, that was easier.
Exactly.
Because at least if you went
Yeah.
to a job, you guaranteed if you stay there for 8 hours and they pay you $10, sis, you done made $80 for the day. On the internet, sis, you don't know if you're gonna make 8 or 800. You don't know.
Exactly. Exactly. And then to just sit there and be so miserable every day. She made a comment, and if that didn't wake up her supporters, I don't know what would. And obviously, it didn't wake them up. She made that comment that day. She said, "You damn right I'm miserable. And just because I'm miserable, I'm going to make you bitches miserable too." So I was like, oh my God. She said, "That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and make every one of you bitches just as miserable as I am." I said, "Oh, she's at least admitting to misery loves company." So they
Lisa, I'm
switched
gonna
it
tell
right
you,
on
girl,
Tasha.
I had to watch Jenny in spurts. I couldn't sit there and watch her for a whole like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I would have to come. I'd be like, sis, I'm gonna come back. Because after I sat there and would listen to her, like I would like that stuff started getting in my head. And I was just like, oh, let me go. Cause sis, I don't want some of this coming through the cell phone, because you got a lot going on
Exactly.
over there. And I think the people that
Exactly.
was enabling her were probably just like her or had been like her and they just felt
Hmm.
sorry for her.
Yep, and because you're right about that too, Tasha. Because what some of them, if you would have went through her comment section, half of them was on opiates too. So they
Mm.
was just as high as she was. They was like, "Well, I'm on such and such milligram of this, and I'm on such and such milligram of that. I'm on this much Zoloft." So they was all doped up too. That's why they were going for her bull crap, and those were the ones that were sending her all their money.
Mm.
Sure was. I said, "Look at these idiots. Look at these idiots. Straight idiots." But
But
I
then
couldn't
here's
even.
the thing though, the same way you sending this lady money because she's in need, but there's nobody to send you money if you're in need.
Exactly. Because
See,
Jenny
like
wasn't
that's
gonna send you
that's the
nothing.
part I didn't understand. It's like y'all ain't got anything. All these people sending up. I bet you not none of those people were paying tithes at church. They
Mm-hmm.
probably don't even go to church. Now you gonna give
Oh
this
God.
woman money, but you won't give God any money. You
Oh,
you'll
they
you'll
sure were going
you'll
to
go to
church.
church. You'll go to church and you'll say the church scamming. They always asking for money. But then somebody will get on
Exactly.
the internet and say they about to have a baby. Can you buy all their stuff on the registry? Hun, what size do you need? The
Exactly.
registry, it looks like everything is sold out. Are you gonna add some more stuff?
Exactly. And Tasha, when she got started doing them Xanaxes or Klonopins or whatever they was, that's when she started getting a little more loose because she was nodding out so much. She let that phone hit her on certain angles several times when everyone could clearly see her stomach was flat. There was no sign of a baby. And she wouldn't have done that had she not been high off them Klonopins. See, she knew
Mm-mm.
how to angle to keep angling that phone so that she could not show her stomach. So once she realized that everybody had peeped her stomach, that's when she decides, okay, I can't keep lying because I know they've seen it. So she waits a few days later, says, I gotta tell you, I lost the baby. Just the way she said it, like she lost a bag of chips. I lost the baby. So y'all, I'm gonna do this on my members only. If y'all wanna know what happened to the baby, gotta get on the
Girl,
members
knowing
only.
Jenny's two's probably tired. That girl probably ain't been able to birth a baby since she had that last one.
Exactly. I think she done had too many diseases. She don't even need a tubal ligation. I think she done been burnt up on the inside so much with that infected belly button of hers. Her insides is infected too. She's just
Mm,
disgusting all around the board. And
mm.
that poor child, she was on that live one day letting her daughter cuss people out. Had that little girl cussing out Storm. I don't care. Look, I'm not no Storm supporter. I don't care nothing about Storm. But one thing I'm gonna say about Storm is a lot of the stuff that she caught Jenny up on, she was dead ass right because I peeped it too. She
Mm-hmm.
was dead right. So I'm giving Storm some credit on that. However, I think they are one or two of the same people in numerous different ways. They are two of the same people. They both twice as evil. But Jenny actually got Storm beat by a long one. So see, Storm knew when to fall back. Jenny took things way, way, way too far, even though I think Storm took things far as well. But Jenny, when she was doing that stuff with Storm's son, she was dead wrong. Dead wrong. That little boy probably had people that watched his mom's channel. That little boy could have easily, gotten upset, been getting teased in school, people calling him gay when it ain't true. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
so
Now,
wrong.
see, when
And
you
do you
start
know?
messing with the kids, we say that all the time. Don't, no, y'all don't play with the kids. And the grown folks, okay,
Yes,
whatever. But when you
yes,
start
and
involving the kids,
yes,
yeah,
that chick's so blessed, and a couple of them other ones was strongly supporting her behind dogging out Storm's son. That was so wrong on so many levels. I said, now y'all wouldn't want this if that was your child. You would not be able to handle that. That was wrong. So
yeah,
I'm glad Storm went and did what she did to take care of her on that level because that was all Storm did was call her daughter a method junior. That's all she said. That's it. And she took it over the river and through the woods and got to call this little boy everything but the child of God, talking about having gay parties and all kind of. You don't do that.
yeah,
That's what you
no.
don't
But you got to understand, Jenny didn't care anything about herself. So what would make you think she would have compassion for anybody else?
do. Exactly. I know, and I do know that's true. She's definitely the devil. She's definitely the devil, and she ain't in disguise. It
Mm-mm,
shows all over her face. Period. So
mm-mm.
I can see why that guy had such a hard time with him. I'm not going to say he was over there beating her because she was over there jumping on him. Several times she openly admitted that she was just going to start punching him and jumping on him. So what are you supposed to do? Let her do it? I don't think so. If he turned around and knocked her ass out, then that's what you get. Keep your hands to yourself.
Girl, they
So
was
she's
over
not
there breaking TVs, and I
yes,
said, "Oh God, baby, she would have
exactly.
broke that one TV, and she wouldn't have been able to break nan another."
Exactly. He could have been put her out. Been put her out, but she kept saying, where I'm supposed to go? Where I'm supposed to go? But you claim you got your own apartment. Where's your apartment that the shelter paid for, Jenny? Huh? Because that one
Right.
that you're in is his. He's allowing you to stay there. So what do you mean you don't have nowhere to go? You claim you got two cars that y'all paid two insurance and two car notes on. There was only one car ever being showed, and you could barely drive that unless he just came home from work. You could run to the store and that's it. And you better get that car back there. Where's the second one? What's the problem? What are you catching all these Ubers for and y'all got two cars? That's what she said. Okay?
But you know what,
You gotta make it make sense.
Lisa, and I think you would agree with this. Like we're watching these people live out lives. Some of them is real, and some of them are not. But then you look and you like, no, no one's. We all don't have perfect lives. But what that over there, what she was doing, baby, there's no way under God's green earth that I would even think about coming on the internet with that type of foolishness. But we know there are
Exactly.
people, like, it just shows you how strange this world is. I mean, hell, we seen Charles Manson and what he did and what he was a
Uh-huh.
part of. This is a very sick world, and I would just caution anybody that you're watching the internet, be it YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Y'all just be leery about the type of stuff that you take in. Like, yeah, you'll go over there and watch the train wreck, but sis, don't stay
Mhm.
long. Okay, don't stay
Exactly.
long.
Oh
Dip
yeah.
in and
There's
dip the
several
hell
I
out.
couldn't watch. Yeah, there were several I couldn't watch because I couldn't even stomach just the way she talked. It just did something to me. I just couldn't understand somebody. I've never seen a person or heard a person that evil in my life. Do you understand me? And I have seen some evil things, but I've never came across somebody as evil as that woman and miserable as that woman right there was. And
Well, that's what
she
happens when you open yourself to the internet, sis. You're exposed to the entire world, right? So you don't never know what to expect because we know
wow.
everybody ain't out here living right, right? Everybody out here doing whatever. Some people doing good and some people doing dirtball bad, right? And Jenny never had good intentions on this internet. Like, you came here lying on this man, talking about he was your baby daddy, and you never even shook this man's pinky finger.
Exactly. Exactly. And then picked him apart, like because he defended himself by saying he didn't know her. She picked him apart. Well, how do you justify that? You can't make that make sense. I mean, you called this man everything that you heard everybody else saying. I mean, she got some beautiful kids. I think I've seen at least five of them. They are all beautiful, but thank God she didn't have them. Thank God she didn't have because she didn't need none of them. Her oldest one, he said he had a very loving home that he grew up in. Thank God he got lucky. Um, the two that she claimed was kidnapped, I guess they were okay, and then one of them finally got away. And she's the one living in the car. Jenny said, "Oh, she's grown. She's grown. I ain't got to take care of her. She's 16." She called her grown.
Mm.
I was like, "Oh my God." She knows her
But,
door. I told her she can come stay with me, girl. Where's she gonna stay again?
but Lisa,
Where?
I have a couple people in the chat. Let me ask your opinion too, because I feel like you probably are aware the Travis Scott situation. What happened the other night at that horrific concert in the Astrodome? What's your thoughts on that situation?
You know what, Tasha? You're gonna have to get somebody else on that one because even though I was seeing little things on the internet, I never did read up, and I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Sad as that is, I think I'm gonna have to look at it now.
Well, one
I
thing
don't
I
know
do
what
know is what I found out. I believe it was today that they charge $300 for tickets to get in there.
happened. Ooh,
I never even heard this. I didn't even know they've been like it's been a long time since I've been to a concert. And if that's what they're charging now, I guess I'll never be at another one again. Because I'm not paying
oh no,
$300 to see anybody when I can go pull up a video on YouTube and see you perform on there for free.
me either. Exactly. $300. I'm gonna be kicking it with you all night long wherever you go.
Exactly. We
I'm
going
gonna
to the after party together. We going to
uh-huh,
brunch the next day. Yeah,
exactly.
we
I'm gonna be
together.
with you for 24 hours, like handcuffed. Okay, but
Yeah, but you know what? I just don't think Travis Scott, they try to rope him into the rap
hmm
genre, but I don't. Yeah, I went and listened to a couple of his songs today. Yeah, he's not a
hmm
rapper. He's I think he's more like, rock or heavy metal almost. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah.
You guys, like I said, I told you guys yesterday we was gonna do a different conversation. I also have a couple other topics that we're gonna discuss later this week. One of my
hmm
subscribers sent it to me, Monica. She sent it to me. So, hey Elizabeth, and but I wanted to talk to you guys about Jenny. Not to, I mean, we're not necessarily. I ain't gonna say we bashing the girl because hell, we're not making up anything about her. We just
Exactly.
talking about what she put out on the internet.
Exactly.
Same with Jasmine and Olivia. We just
Exactly. Saying what we saw, and that's just that. What we heard, that's just that. She bashed herself every day that she opened her mouth. So we're only saying what we saw and what we heard. But I mean, it is what it is. She won't be around for a very long time. I promise you. She's not just getting out of there. No
Yeah, I
time
don't think she's just because the girl was already on a 3-year probation. So more than
soon.
likely they
Exactly.
can revoke that and make her do those 3 years.
Yep. And then she's getting ready to do some time when she goes to court with Storm too, because she's gonna have aggravated stalking for her son and for Storm as well. So those two new charges, two more felonies added to it. So plus what everybody's seen, her probation officer and police and everybody's seen online that came out of her mouth, all of that right there is all going to play against her. So she's not going nowhere no time soon. So she's
Wow.
done with YouTube to say the most. I promise you. But
Yeah, I don't think that lady's getting out anytime soon. And
oh wow,
unfortunate for her, but to be quite honest with you, she probably did need to be removed from the internet because
she
she put
did.
a very dark cloud over this mommy sector. Because when she
She
came
did.
here at the beginning of the summer with that whole Zolo situation, like it turned worse over here.
She did.
Obviously there's some other stuff that went on in this mommy sector. I mean, essentially,
Mhm.
all we ever came to do was discuss the episodes of the videos and what these mommies
Yeah.
are doing with their lives, what they share to put all this other lying and doxing people and calling DCS and pet control and calling this one and this one. Yeah, that is not what we came here for. I do understand there are
Exactly.
people that enjoyed that those videos, but that ain't what we came here for.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, Lisa. Well, I will let you go, baby.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed you tonight. Thank you again for coming on.
Okay. Thank you, Tasha. Nice talking to you. Bye, chat. I want to hear what the other people have to say as well. So I'm going back
Okay,
into the
baby.
chat.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye
Okay.
bye. So Walk said, my neighbor daughter paid $788. VIP was $1,200 to $5,000. Oh my goodness. Whoo. So I guess, honey, if y'all will go over there and buy Jasmine's registry out, well, hell, why not pay $1,200 to go to a Travis Scott concert? Oh my goodness, baby, do y'all see how these people are getting over like fat cats? Oh my goodness. Whoo. I still don't get why they're suing Travis. He can't control those people, but it was his concert, baby, and he should have had more stricter provisions put into place. That concert was hosted by him and his staff, and it was his job to ensure the safety of the people. Okay, and there obviously wasn't enough security there. Yeah, there was a lot of insecurities. Where is that the word I'm looking for? Well, yeah, there were a lot of people. I mean, there were people laying, in the crowds, screaming for help, people passing out from heat exhaustion. Yeah, it was a lot going on. One of the things they could have did, and I've seen this at concerts before, like on TV, where they had like fan sprayers, where they're like is like misting the audience. That something like that could have been. I mean, it's hot in Texas. Although it's November, it's still hot in Houston, right? It's very hot in Houston. Houston is, it's close to Louisiana, swamp area. It's very hot there. There's a lot of things that he could have done. And not only that, Travis Scott, from my knowledge, has had a lot of incidents where he's caused, his presence has caused a lot of riots, and he's gotten arrested for inciting a lot of um riots and raging at concerts and stuff. Like, at the end of the day, you definitely go to a concert because you want to enjoy yourself, especially if you're paying $1,200 to $5,000, or hell, even $788 for VIP. You definitely want the time of your life because you paid for that, right? But you definitely also want to leave the concert with your life. Okay, you paying that type of money and you don't know if you're gonna come back alive or dead. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I'm looking at you guys' account. I can't wait to see which way Hip goes when she has the baby. Well, we talked about it before. Master P performed before Travis. Oh, did he? Master P was there? See, I didn't even know that. Yeah, pretty much, Monica. As far as where is Chris going, well, we would hope that Chris stays at that address. We have already warned Chris that he better not leave that girl, because we are not going to sit and watch those live streams of Jasmine on live for 2 hours rocking the baby back and forth. Okay, we're not going to watch that. So Chris better stay right there where he at. Now, I noticed the last time I saw Chris on camera, he didn't have that ring on anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that over there. Jasmine still wears hers. Matter of fact, I think in the video that she put up the other day when they was at McDonald's, y'all, when she told us about the debacle of $450, I believe her ring wasn't on in that video. Let me take a look, you guys. Let's see if that ring was on. Let's take a look real quick. Let me see if I can pull that video up. Just one moment, you guys. I'm gonna see if I can pull that video up. We'll have to see when she was in the McDonald's in the parking lot, and when she had her hands on the steering wheel, you definitely would be able to see then. Ordered. Oh no. Yeah, I think she does have it on, you guys. Let's look and see. Oh, before we do that, one moment. Okay, content disclaimer. So let's see if she has that ring on. I think she does, you guys. Let me.
It came out to a total of $450.
So is that the ring right there, y'all? No, that's a different ring.
Subscriptions.
Oh, wait a minute.
Couldn't even be mad at them because I didn't enable the purchase, unable to purchase anything unless you have.
Isn't that a different ring, y'all? Nisha says it's a different one. Okay, it's a different one. Y'all saying it's a different one too?
Have a parent consent. I didn't enable that. Girl, I had to go to the bank and they handled that. The games itself was $150. But they reversed the $300. So I was glad for that. So it's been a day, okay? Yes, my twins.
And there's nothing on that hand. Okay, so Jasmine's not wearing that ring anymore, y'all. Oh no. Nisha said, I guess that one started turning, sis. Oh goodness. Y'all think that's what happened? Carol said, maybe the stone fell out, sis. I don't know. Oh no. Brittany said she wears a different ring. That's the third different ring I've seen her wear since she's been with him. Oh, so she has one per week? Or maybe she wears the ring that matches her outfits. Oh, goodness. Well, Chris is not wearing his. Didn't I tell y'all Jasmine be trolling the damn internet? I told y'all she's the biggest troll. Maybe her fingers are swollen. Well, if her fingers are swollen, Island, she wouldn't have a ring on, not a different one. If your fingers are swelling, you wouldn't even put on a ring. Monica's a jam. Do you have a bra? She is sloppy and as a soup sandwich, not a soup sandwich. maybe because of the weight gain from her, from the being pregnant. Yeah, that definitely could be a possibility. But then what you would do is you would just take a necklace and just wear it around your neck. Mm-hmm. But my theory is they are mood rings, TMR. Yeah, are they mood rings, sis? Oh goodness. Well, my theory is if your hands are swollen, yeah, you wouldn't have on a ring, not a different one. Why go buy a bigger ring for your swollen hands when you're not going to be pregnant for the rest of your life? Like, as soon as you had a baby, the edema will go down. So, it wouldn't make sense. Because now the ring that you bought to go on the swell hand, guess what? Once you had that baby and the swelling goes, you can't even fit that one. So, what you do with that ring? Lisa Bell said, oh, goodness, who would marry that? Oh, no. Well, I guess Chris got mad and he said he's done with the charade over there. He's not wearing his ring. Jasmine said, well, I ain't wearing mine either. I'm just going to put on another one because remember, I had the internet thinking that we engaged over here. But Jasmine definitely does troll the internet. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you too damn old to be trolling the internet with five kids. Girl, you are too old to be trolling the internet. At the end of the day, what you need to be doing is using your influence as an influencer, right? Like, you don't go to Jasmine's channel and say, oh, I wonder what dress Jasmine has on today. Oh, let me see what kind of cute hairstyle. Oh, let me see what type of cute earrings. You don't go to her channel for that. You typically just go over there, see what silly stuff she getting ready to say or do. Hey, Isis. Maybe the ring turned gangrene on her finger and it was time to change it out. Miss Lena, that definitely could be possible. There's definitely possibilities. Okay, all these scenarios could be possibilities, but we will say that the ring that she was initially wearing when she tried to insinuate that she was over there going to the chapel definitely is not the ring that she had on in that video that we saw yesterday. Okay, oh goodness, Jazz. Sis, what's going on? Maybe you'll tell us in the next video. Lisa, what did Lisa do? Oh, y'all talking about what? Okay, she is using laying on her back to have more babies and no intentions on getting a real job. Elizabeth Hill job is not even in that lady's vocabulary. Okay, Jasmine is getting ready to live her entirety out on the internet. I mean, think about it, y'all. She's already been on here for 8 or 9 years. Hell, what's 8 more years? Her oldest child be grown. Well, at least she'll be 18. Jasmine is getting ready to ride it out. As long as she can, y'all can keep watching her videos. She's not going anywhere. Jasmine, y'all remember when she said it, said she wanted somebody was gonna hire her to be a teacher. Child, please. She wouldn't even go to the interview. There's a video, TMR, where there was a close up on the ring and it looked green to me. No, like, oh goodness, it probably was because it wasn't real, sis. Dry begging is her job. She is a high school mathematics teacher. She looks for financial support from her subscribers. Yes, she does. She definitely does take advantage of the fact that because she has a platform and people are generous in the world, she definitely does take advantage of that. She definitely does. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. We've been on for a little bit. And we've been here about an hour and a half. I just want to remind you guys, I know a lot of you guys have came over and supported me on MELVIROSE, and I just want to make sure to let you know that MELVIROSE is up and running. Okay, you can find me right here in the banner, melvirose.com. We definitely are getting geared up for the holidays, but if you are, a little skeptical of you want to purchase for the holidays, I would advise you to purchase now to make sure you'll come back and get stuff for your family and friends. Okay. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I definitely will toot my horn for this video. You guys, my body butters and my body butter creams are amazing. Okay. They are amazing. This is a great chat, you guys. Tasha, is the best. Oh, Delisa, thank you, sis. No, you were wonderful. I enjoyed your conversation so much. I really, really do. Do you accept PayPal? Yes, Elizabeth. Also, you guys, tomorrow I'm working with Klarna. I'm gonna have Klarna installed so you can I already have Shop Pay on my Shopify where you can buy and pay in installments, but I'm gonna have Klarna as well. Okay, so especially I'm gonna make sure I have it up and going, before the holiday hit. But I'll have Klarna as well. Okay. My husband tried to take my body butter. Tim, I tell you, girl, tell him, sis, call me, okay? Because tell your husband we got mail scents. I have 3 mail scents for him, okay? Tell him let you keep your own stuff. Oh my goodness, y'all are a mess. Thank you, Marsweeta. All right, you guys, I'm gone. Buttons. Okay. I got a lot of orders that went out today, and a ton. I got like 15 that's going out tomorrow, y'all. That's why I'm really not on here like that, and I get on so late because I be working all day long. Because you guys, my stuff is handmade, so essentially when orders are coming in, I'm like making stuff from scratch. Because when you get your product, I want it to be fresh and I want it to be good. I love my pink sugar body butter. Thanks, Tim. Oh, Nikisha, thank you, baby. Thank you so much for supporting my business. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So hopefully, you guys, I can still be here this time next year. But I'm really excited to do the giveaway. So like I said, you guys, there's going to be 3 giveaways. I'm doing a giveaway just for my mods exclusively, and then there's going to be a giveaway for Black Friday giveaway, and then there's also going to be one for Vlogmas for Christmas. Okay. So you make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can be a part of the giveaway. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. I'm about to order because it's dry in Cali. Yeah, Tate, sis, you better get on over there. There's the link right there in the banner flashing across the bottom of the screen. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye-bye.